Hi guys, welcome back again to the Lizzie Show. Once again, this is Lizzie, and this is another new episode whereby we normally talk about relationship tips. So for today, we will be talking about things that you should keep it a secret in this 2024. I know we all love sharing, like sharing good news, sharing bad news, sharing just anything, as long as you just feel like you cannot keep it to yourself. I know people tend to have this habit of sharing. Okay, so and actually this new year, like today, when I'm shooting this video, it's a brand new month, February, and all I can say is thanks first of all to God. Thank God for this new year. Thank God for everything that He has done for us. I do believe that each and every one of you have already planned what you want to achieve this year. I know that those notebooks or whatever you have written down, I believe that God is gonna hear your prayers. Just pray over it and trust and believe, and God is gonna accelerate your dreams. God is gonna do according to His will. He's gonna bless you abundantly. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to preach much. All I want to do is I want us to talk about the things that you should keep it as a secret this new year 2024. Okay, so I do know that you might be having something that is really itching you, something that you really want to share with someone. Yeah, sometimes maybe you might be passing through something, or maybe something just happened to you and you're really looking for someone to come and share the information with. Yes, it's advisable, because sometimes you might keep it to yourself and it's gonna harm you, it's gonna hurt you, and you end up getting depression or something else. So it's good to share. But as well, today, whatever that we will be talking about, I want us to go through some points whereby I thought that it's really advisable to keep it to try and see if we can try and keep it as a secret this year. Because I myself, I'm talking personally out of experience. I myself, I actually passed through a lot, and I believe maybe someone else might have passed through the same thing because of oversharing. Okay, so let's go through these points and see how we can help ourselves out with it. Okay, so point number one, let's try not to share more about our financial status. Okay, basically financial status. I know, like, yes, God has really blessed you. You have whatever that you have been asking for. Yes, He blessed you, not for you to go and brag about it and all that. Bragging, yes, it's good, because by the end of the day, yes, you want to show your enemies, yes, I serve a living God and God has already blessed me, blah 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 and all that. But as well, sharing to anyone, it might be a good point, and sometimes also it might put you in danger, especially in this society that you're living now. Not everyone is happy about you. People might be like, oh, okay, so now she has some money, or now she's rich and all that, and maybe someone might just only plot or do try to do something bad and harm you, or even your family members, because they know the moment they take you, or the moment they do something to you or your family members, you will give out the cash that you're claiming that you have. Okay, so these are some of the things that we should not brag, especially on social media, because you don't know. We have people whereby they don't like you, and we have people that love you. People will appreciate your growth. Some people will not appreciate your growth. Not everyone is happy about you. So please, if God has really blessed you, yes, feel blessed. You can share it with your family members and all that. But please don't start bragging, showing people money on the social media, showing people how rich you are. Yo, you never can tell what might happen to you. Like, just in a good way. I'm just advising only in a good way. Yeah, so let's not keep on splashing money everywhere, showing how rich we are, because it might have some consequences on it. Okay, so let's keep it to ourselves. Yes, you're blessed. Let us see you with a brand new car. It's okay. We do understand. We know that you're rich. But this thing of throwing money everywhere, showing us money in big bags and all that, especially on social media, yo, please, let's just stop that. So this is something that we should stop this year. Please, let's stop it. Let's not do it, because we don't know like who loves us and who is not into us. So that's point number one. Second point is relationship status. I do know that people really want to appreciate each other everywhere, be it in social media, be it outside, be it wherever place that you really want to appreciate your partner, so that at least you can show your partner that you really love them. There's some people whereby they just want to express their love in a different way. Maybe, yes, he might express his love when you guys are together, but sometimes also he might be like, yo, at least when I post my partner on social media, I will feel blessed, I will feel good, like my partner is gonna be happy and blah blah blah. So yes, you might do that because you're doing it in a good way, you're doing it in good intentions. And now there is that ex that you had before, or there is that girl that maybe you did something to her, or there is that man that you did something to him, like you heartbroke him, or maybe you left him when he was not ready for you to leave him or her. He's gonna see that picture or that post that you have posted about your partner, and you never can tell what your ex will do. Maybe you might get a backlash, you might get some good comments from people who are appreciating you, or you might get bad comments. Social media is a two-way traffic thing. You might get good comments, or maybe you might get bad comments. So, and now your ex also will just go there. So the moment maybe one person, social media is so funny, like you might post something and then all of a sudden your ex or whoever like doesn't like you, they will just comment something bad, and then again another one will come, oh, even you guys, you're not pretty, even you guys, you're not good, even blah blah blah. So, and the comments will keep on streaming. So if I'm a bad person and I don't like the growth of people, or I don't like seeing people prosper, I will join on the comment section and I will keep on tarnishing you guys. And the good people, they will keep on doing whatever they're doing. So now maybe that ex or that ex-partner that you had before, he or she will go to an extent and write something that you guys, even maybe you've not talked about it. Maybe you had some dark sides before, or maybe there's something that you did before, and still, since your relationship is so young, you've not talked about it. Now, this is something that is gonna break you guys, because first of all, you guys, you still don't know each other very well. You have just started dating, and then all of a sudden you post each other, you get such comments, and you're not that strong in your love, in your relationship, okay? So it's either you guys are going to break up just because you'll start arguing, you'll start fighting, you never told me this, you never told me this, you've been hiding a lot from me, and now since your love is so young, then maybe you guys, you might end up splitting up, or maybe you guys, you might end up doing something to each other that is gonna hurt both of you, just because you guys, you cannot be able to understand, like to manage yourselves to tackle any bad comments or anything that is coming against you guys. So that's why I'm just trying to advise, like, if you know that your relationship is still young, and you guys, you know that you don't have you're not that strong to handle each other or to defend each other, especially on the social media, then I will just advise, keep it to yourself first of all. Then you guys know each other very well, know each other's secrets, and then by the time your love is growing day by day, then you can be able to appreciate each other on social media or anywhere that you want to. Because any moment you get a backlash and you guys have already known each other, you will be able to stop that kind of a person who's trying to push you down. So that's my advice. I believe this one is gonna work. If you give it a try, it will work. But don't go on social media if you're not ready for it, because you might not like it. Another point is intimate details about your relationship. Guys, I know, in as much as, especially ladies, I do know that ladies, we love talking. We can talk about a man. We can analyze a man from A to Z. We can talk. Yo, please, anything to do with intimate details regarding your hubby or regarding your boyfriend, kindly, let's not discuss it just with anyone. Yes, we do have girlfriends, or even you guys, you do have boyfriends, whereby you guys, you can just sit down and start chit-chatting about your girlfriends or about something. But one thing I should say is that if you really love your partner, kindly do not go and share any information about your partner, because you never can tell. Maybe you might be talking something might attract me, or maybe me as your friend, and by the end of the day I don't love you guys being together, so I'm gonna try and pull you down. I'm gonna try and make sure that your relationship will not work. Or maybe, for instance, you might tell me something and I will just go on and on spreading it out to everyone out there. So this is something that will come to hurt you back later. So anything to do with that, please, let's keep it to yourself. If it's really something bad, kindly just try and look for someone worth it, someone you trust with all your heart that you can share such information with. Another point is your family affairs and family issues. Each and every family out there, I believe they will always have issues, and we as partners, maybe we will go through and through and talk about it. Like, we will just find ourselves just talking, oh, my family is this, oh, this and this is happening, blah blah blah. Yes, it's good to talk, because by the end of the day you're letting it out, because if you keep it to yourself, it's gonna hurt you. But by the end of the day also, the more you're talking it out, the more you need to know if you're doing it in the correct way or you're doing it in the bad way. Okay, so because maybe you might talk about everything, but by the end of the day it's something that someone is going to use it against you, either to your family or either to your relationship. So let's try and take time before we share such information. Please first of all, sit down, analyze, think about it. Okay, I know we do have friends, I know it's happening a lot, I have experienced a lot, and it's really, let me tell you, it's really painful, especially if maybe a family or a sibling or anyone is just talking about you in your family and all that. So this is something that is really painful, and it's gonna hurt you by the end of the day. So kindly, let's choose like how we can be able to share such information to anyone. Look for your friend, like look for someone that you can trust. If it's not a family member, then try and look for a friend that you feel like this is a trustworthy friend. But don't tell me that you're going to have friend 1, friend 2, friend 3, friend 4 that you need to go and share such information with, because at least by the end of the day you should be having only one person that you really trust, and someone that you know that she can keep a secret for you, someone that you know that like she's there for you every single time. So that is the kind of a person that you can trust, and maybe you can talk about something that is really hurting you and all that. But not everyone, such information is not for everyone. So kindly also, this one, put it in your bucket list. We need to stop. We should not overshare. Another point is brand new ideas. Yeah, I know people have, like, especially this year, I do know that people have big plans that they have planned. Like, I want to do this, I want to do this. Maybe you have kind business ideas. Maybe you just have anything that you really want to do. And by the end of the day, you're just sitting and you're like, oh my God, I really don't know if I should do this or I should do this. So by the end of the day, you just look for someone. Just anyhow, you just go to someone and you're like, oh, but I have this idea, I want to do this kind of a business. And then all of a sudden you've already shared every single thing to whoever you're going to share with, because you're trusting the person, or maybe you're just going only to ask so that you can execute the plan. Then eventually, after you leave the so-called friend or whoever you're going to share the information with, someone is gonna go out there and execute your plan. And by the end of the day, you just come and you're like, yo, someone is already doing what I had. We discussed about it, and then all of a sudden he has already gone ahead with the plan. Like, how? You know? So this is something that by the end of the day, I know, but you really need ideas of a business. Maybe you want to do a business, or maybe you're just planning for something. Please keep it to yourself, or look for someone that you trust, someone that you know that can really help you. Even if you're going to look for, like, don't just look for anyone. Just try and look for someone that you trust and someone that you can help each other by the end of the day. But not someone who's gonna go there, talk to the person, and by the end of the day, the person is gonna steal out your plan, and it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you really bad, because you did it in a good way and you just needed an advice, and then someone goes ahead with your plan. So be extra careful regarding that as well. So please, let's stop oversharing. Another point is disagreements and quarrels. Now, this one, I'm gonna put it in this way, especially in relationships. I know we do, in every relationship, there's always ups and downs. So by the end of the day, you might have quarrels, you might have disagreements with your partner. And then just out of frustrations, you just wake up, go to the social media, start writing about your partner, start writing about this and this, about your relationship, not knowing that this thing is gonna come back to you. Because let me tell you one thing, you need to know that social media never forgets. Whatever that you post, it will come back to you. Whatever that you post, like let's say for example, you post it on this date, on a certain month. After 1 year, the same post, if you don't delete, the same post, it's gonna pop up again. Same date, same year, in a different year, the same month. So we need to be extra careful on whatever that we post on social media. Or maybe, even if you're going to delete it, maybe you never can tell. Someone took a screenshot of it. Okay, so, and people might start sharing about it. So this is something that is really gonna hurt you. Maybe you guys have already reconciled, you've talked about it, the whole saga is over, and you forgot about what you guys had. So then all of a sudden you're just relaxing, or maybe after a week or after a month you come and post yourselves maybe on a dinner date or something, and then boom, someone who got the screenshot will come, post the screenshot over there, and then the discussion will start again. Like, social media is the worst place to lay out your frustrations. Please, if you know that you're upset, you have issues, kindly keep it to yourself. This is the last place that I think I can go to look for an advice, especially getting advices on social media. Yes, you might get good advice. At the same time, you might get bad advice. Keep it to yourself. Look for that friend that you trust, someone that you really trust, or maybe a family member that you really trust. Talk to the person and talk about your frustrations, and that person is going to help you out. Okay, but not social media. To be honest, social media is the worst place to go and talk about your relationship. Just keep it to yourself, or just look for someone, but not on social media. Please. Another point, and the last point, is your weakness and your setbacks. People will take advantage of you. The moment you keep on talking about your weaknesses, people will take advantage of you. You might find people, you think like people are doing it in a good way, but people are getting back at you. So you really need to be extra careful, because no one cares about you. No one cares about anything that you do. It's just only you, yourself. So you need to be extra careful on whatever that you share. Don't talk about your weakness. Don't let anyone know what is your weakness, because they might take advantage of that. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this show. I do believe that these points are going to help someone out there. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you know that you have something else that you want to add on these points, you can comment below, and someone is going to be blessed by whatever comment that you're going to write down, because you never can tell. These are things that you're facing through, and if someone goes through these points, I do believe that it's going to help out. So thank you so much, guys. Remember to put on that notification bell so that you can be notified anytime that you have a new video.